Hey there everybody, Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. If you could hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content, I would appreciate it, and it would help out the channel tremendously. And it would mean a lot to me personally. I want to talk a little bit about something that Michael Pachter has been saying. You know, I don't know, I don't always disagree with him, but I obviously don't always agree with him either. And he was talking to people about different ways that the Xbox Scorpio could fail as a console. And I guess that's kind of controversial, and I will link this in the description so you can check it out. Somebody asked, what do you think it'll cost? And Pachter replied that Microsoft will aim to price it as much as the PS4 Pro. If the Scorpio is priced anything higher than $400, then it will not be as successful as Microsoft expects it to be. Which, I kind of disagree with that a bit. I think that it could still be hugely successful even if it's priced a little bit above that. I don't think if it's, you know, obviously if it's above $500, I don't think that it'll be the success that Microsoft wants it to be, but I can definitely see a high level of success with it being, you know, within that range between $400 and $500. And the reason is because there's going to be a clear difference between the games played on that and the games played on the PS4, PS4 Pro. And when people see that, they're going to come flocking over to the Xbox Scorpio, and I think that nobody's going to haggle or mind about a slight difference in price or what they think they should pay or what they think it should be, because at the end of the day, people are paying $300 for a Nintendo Switch that has 2 games out, and you can get the Xbox One S for the same price, or a PS4 in some cases cheaper, you know. So I think that the Scorpio being priced anywhere between $400 and $500 is a win for them. So yeah. And then he went on to say, if they price it at $400, then they're going to be okay. They'll sell a bunch. If they price it above $400, then it's a problem. He said that the reason behind this is because most 55-inch 4K TVs cost $600, and in most cases when buying a TV, everyone will opt for the 4K option, which is true. The pairing of a $400 console will keep the total budget under $1,000, a price point that's perfect for most gamers that choose to go the 4K way. Obviously, everybody's going 4K these days. He was asked by somebody else, what would it take for Microsoft to consider Scorpio a failure, and if it fails, would it be enough for Microsoft to stop making consoles altogether? Pachter had to say was that Microsoft would never even consider to stop making consoles because of the rich ecosystem that they made with the Xbox services. Xbox Play Anywhere is a huge example of why this would never happen. Microsoft is earning revenue by making users pay the monthly subscription for consoles while migrating users to PC and essentially using more of their applications such as Windows. Now here's exactly what he said. Microsoft sees the future, which is a migration from consoles to PC, where the PC is where you're going to file all your games and you play it on your TV, and that's why we have Xbox Play Anywhere and Windows 10 Gaming. They're not going to get out of the console business because they want you guys to keep paying Xbox Live and paying them $5 a month. They never want that to end because that's the real profit for them. They would consider it Scorpio a failure if they aggregate their Xbox sales decline, including Xbox One and Xbox Scorpio. If the sales go up, they're going to be very happy, and they have 2 different price points for their consoles. So Pachter predicts that Scorpio will not make an impact if it's priced higher than $400, and that it will be a failure if it results in average Xbox sales going down. So one thing I want to say is, I agree with him on one point. I don't think Microsoft will step away from the console market, because he's right. When you have 52 million active user base paying you money, like, do the math to that. Even if you have, say, 40 million paying customers paying Xbox Live, it's billions of dollars annually, and you don't just give that up. I know a lot of people want to say that the sales of these consoles matter most, but it's really the software and the services sales that matter most to these companies. That's why Microsoft obviously touts their sales as far as who's using their services, right? Because when you're saying I've sold this many consoles, that's not really indicative of the true story. You know, you can sit there and brag all day about console sales, but if you're only making, you know, $10 per sale on that, that's not as good as saying making, you know, all that money on the Xbox Live services, or on software sales, or Windows 10 sales, or getting people to switch over to your platform. That's what really is driving Microsoft at this particular point, and they have no reason to get out of the console business because people like using their services, which is more than obvious. So I don't agree that people are trying to migrate though from console to PC. If that were the case, then they would have done it a long time ago. The thing is, PC has always been a place where if you wanted to invest the money, you could always have the better experience there. But for whatever reason, I can give my own reason, which is just the ease of use, and I'm just a console guy. I'll never be a PC guy. But I think most console people are the same way. They just like the console. They put it in their living room. Nobody's going to put PCs in their living room, at least nobody that I know. And you just plug it in, you're good to go. And I think that's what people like, is that ease of use. And I think that as long as Microsoft has that and allows that, then they'll be fine. I don't think that they're trying to migrate people over, but they have these two ecosystems, and they're trying to get them to be more coherent together. But they're definitely not trying to migrate from one to the other, in my opinion. So anyway, check the link for the description, and let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Crapgamer out.